Hey guys, and welcome to a new series on my channel. If you are not new, you guys know that I did a foundation a day series on my channel testing all of the foundations that I had in my collection to see which ones were gonna stay or gonna go. And recently I asked you guys whether or not you'd be interested in seeing a palette a day series. A couple of you did say you'd be interested in seeing that series, so this is the very first video of that series testing all of the indie brand eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection. And these are brand new to me. I made it kind of a mission in my personal life to support more independent brands and get more into indie eyeshadow brands. So I have been hauling a bunch. I've got a bunch of different indie brand haul shadow videos on my channel. I think there's maybe 4 installments, and I will be trying to link those in the description box in case you guys are interested in checking them out and you haven't already. But I have 45 palettes still to go that I have not tested, I have not put on my eyes. I have swatched most of these in the haul video, but in these videos I am going to fully swatch all of the palettes before we do one look. Not all of these palettes are still available. I noticed that after hauling them, some of them sell out. That's how indie brand shadows go. But in case some of them do come back in stock, and in case you guys have these palettes in your current collection and are interested in seeing a look, I am going to include all of the palettes that I hauled, regardless of whether or not they are still available. I am just picking the palettes that are really calling to me the day that I come up here to film these videos. And if you are interested in me doing a look with any one of those next, please leave it in the comments below. If you guys aren't currently subscribed, I'd love to see you subscribe, you guys. Let's get into it. All right, you guys, this is day one. I picked an eyeshadow palette from a brand that I absolutely love. I do have a discount code with them. This is the Basic Witch palette from Beaute bar. My discount code will be in the description box in case you guys are interested in checking anything out from her. I love her, and she's got some new releases coming. I think she has like the melted metals and like the molten mattes, or molten metals and melted mattes, or something like that. I don't know, but they look absolutely delightful, and if they're coming from Beaute bar, they're set to be a good release. I'm sure of it. This one I believe is still available for sale. The discount code does save you 10% off. Here is the color story on this one. It's a primarily pinky purple color story, but I love that she's got some deeper shades in here for outer corner work, a bunch of different shimmers. I love the quality of Beaute bar, not just for the shimmers, not just for the mattes, but for both. And they're usually really pigmented and really long lasting. The quality is stunning. She does some really beautiful multi-chromes and duochromes, and usually the palettes have like different textures in them. So that's what's most exciting to me. And her shipping is super fast, and her customer service is bomb. So all of the above here. Let's start swatching. I always go from left to right, top to bottom. I'm gonna go down my arm. This particular one is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette. I will call out these shades for you guys. This one is Perfectly Wicked. It's a lighter shimmer, and in case you guys like lighter shimmers, I love that she comes up with just different tones. This one seems to have like a bit of sparkles in it, so it's not like a foiled shade, it's more like a soft shimmer with sparkles. I always, again, get the different textures with Beaute bar, so I never feel like I'm limited, you know? Like if I don't want a super foiled shade that day, I go for one of the lighter shimmers. This one is Glinda, and it is a pink matte, light pink matte. There it is there. And then Witch Please is like, I don't know, a bright, almost like neon pink shimmer. This one is not foiled, but it's chunky. It's a Sunday today. You guys are gonna totally hear my kids. My daughter's in the next That was downstairs, but my daughter's in the next room. That one is so pretty. It's got like a silver reflect to it. It's really, really pretty. Here is a deeper pink matte. Yeah, that one swatched really well. Nice. I love that you can do like gradients here. I always see like about a million different looks every time I swatch one of her palettes. This is Grimoire. It's like a mustardy yellow shade, which kind of seems out of place, except the shimmer below it looks like it would work really well with it, and you could use that like Coven shade, which we'll get to, in the outer corner to build a whole look right off of that shade. All right, this is a light purple. It's like a lilac in hex. Nice soft matte shade. Here we go. And then Black Magic, which is a little bit of a deeper purple than the other one. I love the gradients here. I'm always thinking exactly what I can do with these matte shades. I think this is Hecate. What does Hecate mean? You guys tell me what Hecate means. I feel like it's something evil, but maybe I'm wrong. This is a deeper purple shade, really pretty. Resting Witch Phase is my kind of shimmer. It's like a greenish purple pink duochrome. This one even might be a multi-chrome, but I love shades like this. I'm gonna have to resist not using that shade because I use shades like this all the time. But it is gorgeous. Like, it is stunning in person. The green to purple, oh, I love it. All right, Incantation is like an orangey duochrome, and it would look really good with Grimoire, which is this shade up here. Oh, that is fire. Fire. That's way better in person than it is on camera. Like, whoa. All right, Black Cat is like the deepest, and I don't know if this is like a purple or brown. It's hard to tell in the pan. It's even hard to tell when I swatch it, like on my finger. Okay, that's definitely a deeper purple. That's like a deep, deep purple, which would be great for the purple shades. It would be great for the pink shades. Jeez, it would even be great for this like green shade here that's coming up. Okay, next one is Cauldron, which is very, very soft multi-chrome. It's like blue to green to purple. So freaking pretty. Very, very soft. Look at that. Silky soft. None of these are super chunky. Like Bella Beaute Bar usually does some really chunky shades. And so far only Incantation, which is this one, was a little bit more foiled. So a lot of these are on the softer side. All right, Creep It Real is the only green matte in here, but it would probably even look good with that shimmer just above it. Okay, don't focus then. Thank you for that. Ooh, yeah. Like, I could see a look in these three right here. Stunning. All right, two more. Hocus Pocus. This one's a little bit more foiled of a shimmer. Ooh, dang, you guys. That one's swatched like absolute silk. Oof, oof, oof. I don't think it's like noticeably different from this one when you're looking back, but this is like almost yellow on the shift. Like in person, so much more. Yeah, you can really see it there. Like it's yellow, yellow. That is gorgeous. All right, last one. This one is Coven, and it's I don't know, this is like a smoky purple. That's kind of what this like reminds me of, just like a smoky purple shade. Okay, not intensely pigmented. This one's like desaturated because it's smoky. Yes, there's the full color story. Ooh, so many possibilities here, but great colors. Yeah, some really good multi-chromes and duochromes and really good reflex. All right, let's keep it pink. I just swatched a couple more shades to see what colors I want to go for today. I think I've got it. So I'm wearing my pink shirt because I thought I was going to end up doing a pink look, and I want to, but I don't want to use the pinkest shimmer in here. They were cool, but I don't know that they're like the most exciting. So I'm going to start with Glinda, and then I'm going to use Coven in like the outer corner, and I'm going to use Resting Witch Face. I was contemplating using Hocus Pocus, but I think this is so much more greenish yellow that it would look better paired with like a green matte. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with primarily pink today. I think that's what I want to do. I think the way that I'm going to blend these in is I'm going to kind of like blend backwards a little bit. So I'm gonna start with Coven with a little bit of a denser kind of packer brush. This is a BH Cosmetics number 6 brush, which I really like. I did set my eyes today with the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer, hoping these lay on top of it pretty well. I just want this like lightly in the outer corner. I love that it's like a smoky, nice and desaturated shade, but I'm gonna do it a little bit differently than I normally do, which I've been trying to do a lot lately, is start with the deeper shade and then work inward. It doesn't always work out that that's the best way to do the eyeshadow in my personal opinion, because sometimes these mattes are better as packers and sometimes they diffuse in terms of like the undertone kind of changes when you start blending them out, or they don't hold enough pigment and they start to kind of over blend when you start working them in. But I'm not worried about that with like Bella Beaute Bar's shadows, because these mattes are delightful. They basically always do what I want them to do. And I think that's where I want to start. Let's just work on one eye at a time. Now let's go into, it's a pointed brush. This is a Refer 16 into that Glinda shade, but it's a lot fluffier and it's got like a big base to it. And I'm gonna start like working this in on top of this other matte. I feel like I'm just gonna do like light, like not heavy outer corner, and I'm gonna work this inward. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, that's super light. Let's go into this Resting Witch Face. I'm gonna take another Refer brush, the 02. I'm gonna spray this one. I don't think I'm gonna put down like a glitter primer. I think I'm just gonna go into this one. This one is a little bit chunky though, you know? It's like a little bit foiled. Like there's a ton of product that picks up on this. Ooh, it's like falling apart. Okay. Got it. I want this shimmer to pop. I want this shimmer to be pizzoppin'. I want it to really shift. So I want it as high as I can take it. All right, I'm switching to my finger. I want to see if I can't get it to be even more impactful with my finger. All right, I'm going back into that Coven shade to buff out the outer corner. Well, this was simple and pretty, but the pink shade is kind of gone. So I'm gonna take that same brush and go back into Glinda and buff it up here and kind of inwards. It's kind of a softer look, isn't it? Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I like this Coven shade. Like, I like the way that it works. I'm literally going in with the lightest hand. I'm trying to let this be more of a diffused shade and like not packing it too much. All right, into Glinda. I actually think I want to take some of Glinda like out here and soften some of the edges just a little, which I did not do on the other side. I'm barely tapping this. I'm gonna clean up the edges now that I finished the other eye. I think you guys are probably gonna see this a lot, but we're gonna do some lashes today, and I'm going to use my favorite 2-in-1 lash adhesive and waterproof liner from Moira Beauty. I think Moira is having like their summer sale right now, and I need to pick up like lashes from them. I need to pick up some of my like favorite staple product, which would probably be like the the brow pencil I'm really loving. I absolutely love their lashes. They're amongst my absolute favorite. So anyway, I'm probably gonna use this every single time I wear lashes, and I'm gonna go into the new Natural from Kiss, and I think these are in Nude Blazer is the style. I wanna say I got these at Ulta, probably. And I guess I've been using them quite a bit because there was 4 pairs in here and there is 1 left. So these ones I do want to cut like 1 notch or 2 notches off of the inside, 2 notches, because these are a little bit too long for my eyes, and that should be good. Yeah, 2 notches, man, those are big lashes. All right, I'm gonna throw this on. I think honestly the best thing about this eyeliner pen is that super really good liner, but also you do not need to wait. Like by the time you get across the rest of the eye, this is tacky enough to stick these lashes down like already. Yes. And I've been using this a lot lately. Which wing is this? This is the iMethod Beauty wing stamp. I've had these for a while because I was sent these in PR. Like these were the very first things I received in PR, and then I didn't touch them for a long time, but I really like these, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna tightline with the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in my upper waterline. Okay, I have the right eye exactly how I want it before base makeup, so let me go and do the left eye in exactly the same way. Be right back. Okay, I just went and I finished the other eye, and then I finished my base makeup, so we need to complete the eye look now. I think I wanna do like a purple liner, something deeper. This is the ColourPop BFF Gel Cream Liner, you guys. I have a ton of these in a bunch of different shades because I really enjoy the formula, and these are inexpensive, and generally they don't transfer on me, so I use these a lot. I'll probably use these ones also in future videos. There's a ton out there, and I'm sure that they're pretty good. It's just when it comes to like liners, I like to use things that are a little bit more affordable, so I think I'm gonna use this in the waterline because it's pretty deep. It's a multi-chrome, and it kind of shifts like a little bit like the eyeshadow, like it shifts kind of greenish gold, so it's really similar, and I want something pretty deep in the waterline. And then I think I'm gonna take that Coven shade, the same one that I used to deepen the outer corner, something a little bit fluffier than, you know, say like a super tiny brush like this. I want something a little bit fluffier to go on the lower lash line. That shade is coming out so light on the lower lash line. I mean, especially with this fluffy brush, but I thought it would be a little bit deeper. I am actually gonna take something like tighter. This is like a liner brush. I'm gonna go into that Black Cat shade that's a little bit deeper, and I'm gonna get really close to my lash line. I want something darker than this pretty desaturated shade in the outer corner. You know what? I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that Hocus Pocus shade for the inner corner because it's like kind of sparkly. Ew, it's cute. It's cute. I could have done that a little bit tighter, but I didn't. All right, I'm gonna go into my Beauty Bay High Key Mascara for the lower lash line, and the look is complete. All right, so here are my thoughts on this palette. I have tested this formula before, so I am not starting this series off with a brand or a formula that I have not tested in the past. So I am pretty familiar with this. I would say that as it compares to other Bella Beaute bar palettes, this is a lot less of a chunky shimmer formula overall. I love that there are some like softer ones, some sparkly ones, and then some ones that are like multi-chrome and duochrome. I always find an ease of use with every one of her palettes. I always have a good time and I never, ever, ever question the formula or whether or not it's gonna come out really good. It is one of my favorite indie brands. Again, I'm telling you guys, I like her customer service. I like her responsiveness. She ships super fast. I think that her palettes are good quality in basically everything. They're always better, I think, when they arrive to me and when I wear them or use them. I feel like I'm always questioning, you know, like, do I want to get that palette? And then by the time it gets here, it just exceeds my expectations. So don't forget my discount code. I absolutely love today's look. It wasn't exactly what I thought I was going to do. I definitely thought I was going to go in with a little bit of a pinker look, but I really enjoyed this and it really worked well on top of the eyeshadow primer, which not all shadows do. I love it. It's cute. It came out more purple than pink, even though I came up here wearing a pink shirt. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed day 1 of palette a day for 45 days. I hope you guys subscribe if you are interested in seeing days 2 through 45 of palette a day. I'm out of here and I hope to catch you all in my next video. Bye guys.